All right, hey guys, here we are, hole number 8. We're setting up here for. So one of the things that I did last time, which you may want to check out just to, start to get a starting point. I went QB. I do think this is going to be an option, a good option. QB with a wind resistant 5, which is something that I did on my last guide. It's going to take some tweaking though. It's, what ends up happening, it looks like I end up pulling up here to a little bit higher ground. And so it ends up kind of coming in a little bit too hot. So it's a trick that you'll have to kind of just counter a little bit. I mentioned it in the last video, but alternatively, I wanted to get you guys a Thor's hammer shot as well, because I think this is going to be a little bit more controlled shot. It's going to be a little bit maybe less holeable though. So that's one of the things that you're kind of foregoing a little bit, is it may just be just a little bit harder to hole, but it's definitely going to be much safer when you go this way. So there you can see that one comes in pretty good. It's definitely something that you can start to get dialed in, and a good chance that you'll be able to get it. But alternatively, like I said, you can see that it's kind of like towards mid club a little bit too. So I'm going to use maybe right around maybe a 2.0 per ring or so. You can see that the ball guide, when I land over here, it's kind of all over the place. It's very tough. You'll have to be very exacting with where you hit, because the ball guide just jumps around so much. I'm thinking maybe just 5.5 rings. Perfect ball. It looks like it may be just landing just a little bit right. So with it landing right, you can see that the ball is just going to shoot to the left. So it means I rent too many rings. So with that in mind, you'd need to curl if you wanted to land in that spot. So I'd need to go with curl. But if I start to land more to the left, it's going to kick harder to the right. So it'll actually shoot back towards the hole. But it is going to be a very safe way to do it that way. No real risk. So, keep that in mind. But also keep that tip in mind about, landing a little bit short or to the right of your aim point is going to cause it to kind of straighten out. You'd need to go with like a curl approach with that way. Whereas if you wanted to kind of avoid the curl, you could just land a little bit more left and get it to kick harder to the right. But you just kind of try to find some balance with what you want to try to do there, and just be very precise with how many rings you go. So good luck there, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.